I am Dr. Andrea Gramatica, head of research at amfAR, and today we're talking about the latest target grants that we awarded. We awarded a total of 5 target grants, and this is a first in amfAR's history. We usually award 2 to 3 target grants per cycle, but we did 5 this year, so we're very excited for a total of $2.4 million. It was very important to award 5 target grants because we are at a moment in US history where, unfortunately, the funding landscape for HIV and biomedical research in general is very uncertain. And we want to send a signal. amfAR stand by our scientists, and we are more committed than ever to curing HIV. An HIV cure needs to be scalable, accessible, and needs to be applicable to all people living with HIV in the world. Each of these 5 grants targets at least one of these 3 characteristics, and that's why we're so excited. So the first grant is for Dr. Francesco Simonetti at Johns Hopkins University. Dr. Simonetti and his team are planning to study an already existing anti-HIV drug called efavirenz that has been shown recently to not only be able to prevent the spread of HIV, but also to kill specifically HIV-infected cells. There is an incredible value in repurposing the use of a drug that is already FDA approved on the market and has been proven to be safe and non-toxic in humans because it's ready to go. It's already being manufactured, is already on the market, and we already know how to distribute it. Next, we have Dr. Rachel Rudisauser and Dr. Brad Jones at University of California, San Francisco, and Weill Cornell Medicine, New York. Dr. Rudisauser and Dr. Jones plan to improve on an already existing immunotherapeutic approach to create CAR T cells. What is new in this approach is that the scientists identified a method to engineer T cells directly in the body of a patient without the need of isolating them, engineering in the lab, and reinfusing. So they simplify the whole approach, and they made it even more effective. The next grant is for Dr. Mirko Paiardini at Emory University. So unfortunately, HIV-infected cells are not often completely visible to the rest of the immune system, and so they play hide and seek, and they become sort of invisible. Dr. Mirko Paiardini and his team are planning to study the use of an FDA-approved anti-cancer drug that is able to reveal the presence of HIV-infected cells and stimulate the immune system to spot them and attack them. The next grant is for Dr. Nadia Rowan at the Gladstone Institute in San Francisco and Dr. Pastor Huang at Stanford University. This team is also targeting the HIV reservoirs, but in a different way. This team developed a special antibody that can spot HIV-infected cells and tag them. Once the cells are tagged, the immune system can be recruited at the site of infection and kill the infected cells. The next grant is for Dr. Sharon Lewin and Dr. Thumbin Dungo at the Peter Doherty Institute and the Africa Health Research Institute in South Africa. Dr. Sharon Lewin and her team in a previous amfAR-funded research showed a very promising approach to reawaken dormant HIV so that it could be destructed by the immune system. So for this grant, Dr. Lewin is teaming up with Dr. Thumbin Lungu in South Africa to study this approach on strains of HIV that are more common in Africa and Asia. We couldn't be more excited to be supporting this 5 grants. This package of grants reaffirms our commitment to support the community and stand by science as always. They will really bring us much closer to an HIV cure. You can learn more about this 5 target grants and more on our website, amfar.org.